Welcome guys to a brand new video on Solo Leveling Arise. Now I want to make this video talking about the new character again because I feel like many people are misunderstanding the main tactic of getting at least one copy of a new unit. It has nothing to do with the damage. So I want to talk about this character right here because again, for a free-to-play player, technically she is a skip. Because in case you're looking for a great DPS for fire type, you can just keep using your Troy. For my testing, my Troy right now, with the way he is, literally does the same amount of damage that she does at A1. So pretty much very similar in damage. However, we always say, many times I always say this as well, whenever we have a new character, there is technically a reason to pull for them. Not because of the damage, but what they offer your Song Jin-woo or what they offer your team. So we take a look at Troy. When he first came out, even if his damage wasn't crazy, he does have stuff that offers Song Jin-woo great stuff, which is this over here, his defense down. And then with the next character we got, I believe, was Silver Main Beck. Even if you did not like his playstyle, you always wanted to get one copy of him. Why? Because of this over here, which increases the user's attack by 20%. This is very, very good. The next character we got was Charhae. Now, excluding her damage, she was literally the best character to deal with one of the most annoying bosses in game. Now that she gives you guys pretty much the unrecoverable, makes her pretty much a must-have. Even if your damage wasn't insane from Charhae, she does have the unrecoverable, which makes her even like must-have in my opinion. Next, we got Alicia. Now, Alicia is a character that is pretty much world territory. Before you even see her to be like top 2 or top 1 in the game, you literally need to get her to A5. But even if you're a free-to-play player, you still wanted to get one copy. The main reason for that is because of the ice body creating a shield. Plus, if you take a look at this, again, it creates a shield, also has the freeze ability, and it also removes debuff. Nothing to do with her damage, it's what she offers to your team and Song Jin-woo, and she offers that as well. But before I carry on with the video, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more content on Solo Leveling Arise. If you agree with my takes or you disagree, let me know down in the comment section. But if you want to support the channel, guys, press the like button, press the link down in the comment section as well to go ahead and support us in the official content creator program for Netmarble. All of you guys that are currently supporting me right now are absolutely amazing. Even if you're not supporting us on the official content creator program, if you're liking the video, subscribing to the channel, you guys are particularly amazing. Huge shout out to all of you guys as well. So let's go back to the video, and yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of the video as well. Now, if we take a look at this new unit, don't worry about her damage. We don't care about her damage because for my testing, similar to Troy at low investment. Of course, at A5, she probably will deal with more damage than Troy, but in my opinion, I will still just rather, if I had an A5 Troy, I would not want an A5 this character. It's as simple as that, because again, her damage is not going to be something you're going to like say, oh, it's like insanely better than Troy. It's not insanely better than Troy. She is not a broken character, because the two characters I would say are broken is Alicia and Charhae. Anyways, going back to her, what does she offer you if she doesn't offer you damage? If you don't care about the damage, well, you shouldn't care about the damage. Well, if we take a look at her special skill, this, in my opinion, is the main reason why you want to get this, at least one copy of this character. Even if I say skip, I still want you guys to know that this right here is the main reason you might want to go ahead and summon for her, which is increased defense penetration by 16% and increases damage equal to 16% of Song Jin-woo's defense penetration. This is why you want her. If you wanted to summon for her, you don't care about the damage she does. If you have Troy at 8.5, 8.3, if you're a free-to-play player, because Troy has been in the game since day one, you probably have him at 8.3. If you put him in your custom draw tickets or whatever, you have him at 8.5. You can only just pull one copy of this character, because eventually, let's say this actually happens. So I've seen a lot of people say that the workshop of Brilliant Light, the current element is going to change. So right now, we'd recommend an element. Let's just assume it does change to fire type now. Are you going to run double damage dealers? Are you going to run Troy and this brand new character, Yoo Soohyun, as well as Emma? The answer is no. That is a terrible, terrible team in my opinion, because two damage dealers and then one breaker. That is absolutely not what you want to do. The reason why it worked for the water team was at least because she was a breaker and she had a shield and she does insane DPS, not because of only the damage, it's what she offers your team. Alicia, of course, the damage again plus the shield plus the debuff removal, that is absolutely crazy. And then we have this character that buffs up and heals as well. So if I was to make a good fire team would not consist of Yoo Soohyun, Choi, and Emma. That's a terrible team. What you want is one DPS character, whether it's Choi, whether it's Yoo Soohyun, and then you would then use Emma as your breaker character plus the AoE damage plus a little bit supportive capabilities for the fire team, and then you would run him because of the what's this called, the punishment ability. Or what you could do is run Fisher and use her, so the core attacks will be very helpful. So Fisher, her, and Emma, that's a good fire team as well. But again, you can also create a good fire team with Choi, Emma, and him. Pretty much a good team as well. You don't necessarily need to pull her. Now what I'm talking about with that team is when you go over to Workshop of Brilliant Light, when you have to, did they remove my, no they didn't, perfect, right here. So over here, where in this stage where you have to go ahead and fight with only your hunters, not your Song Ji-woo, that is a team comp you can run. However, when you now have to fight this guy over here, your damage for this character does not matter. So again, if I was to create a good team, you could technically, actually she would be a very good character for Song Ji-woo compared to Choi for, again, this supportive capability because it's defense penetration of 16%, whereas Choi, his own is a defense down of 15%, which again, very good as well. It's not bad, but I do think she has a little bit of an edge in my opinion for supporting Song Ji-woo's damage. So if I go back to a good fire team, I would use again Breaker, and then for the last one, pretty much, well, if I wanted to remove the shield, then it's going to be her. But again, I'm just talking about like what utility they have to offer. This character, you don't care about her damage because her damage is, again, similar to Choi. She is not going to be increased, well, unless you go balls deep for this character, then of course she's going to be dealing an insane amount of damage. Pretty sure every single character in this game, if you get them to A5, the damage is going to be good if they're a damage dealer. So again, her damage doesn't matter. If you're a free-to-play player, you have Choi already, you don't want her for her damage, you only want her for a support skill. And even if people are hyping up her damage, guys, trust me, she's a character that offers nothing much to your hunter specifically. To your hunters, nothing, zilch, nothing much to your hunter. Even though her support, is it support? Yeah, even though her support skill helps Song Ji-woo out, she offers nothing much to your entire team for hunters. So honestly, I would rather use Choi if I'm going to hunter only content with fire as a recommended element. I would run Choi, Emma, and this is a good team. That's honestly a good team. Of course, you might be able to create maybe a better team because she's an amazing buffer for core attacks. If you have her A1, that is actually crazy. So you technically could run her and Emma, and you would have a good team as well. Is it a must-have? I don't think so. I think you get this, like, not same amount of clear, especially actually with low investment, maybe the same amount of clear. So I'm gonna actually need to test this out as well. Maybe the end of this video will include gameplay of me testing out the overall damage I can output with these three characters together, and then comparing that to Choi, Emma, and Min with the investment I have on them already. So again, I'm only talking about this as a free-to-play stands for, not for Wales. Of course, at A5 might be able to will be able to out the PSs or be comparable in damage with Choi, but I guess take that as you will. So again, it's not the damage that you need to worry about with this character. And again, for future characters, if you want to know if they're worth summoning for, you don't need to know about the damage, it's what they offer you. Again, when I looked at Alicia, I didn't care. Okay, her damage was crazy at A5, but at low investment with A1, A0, you're looking for what else she offers your entire team. So that's pretty much what the core focus is when you're looking at a new hunter, and that's why it's always a great decision to pull for a brand new hunter. But to be clear, she is not up there for picking, in my opinion, because again, the only thing she offers is this spotlight effect with her support skill. That's pretty much it, compared to the rest of the limited characters we have gotten who offers way more. Again, Troy, great damage, but again, defense down. Pretty much amazing. Next up, Charhaim, or Beck, sorry. Actually, Beck is also another character that doesn't offer much to your team besides this, and that's why he doesn't see much use. Again, that's what I'm trying to say. We have characters like Beck, whose damage right now is actually pretty good, but you've noticed that he sees barely any use. Again, it could be because of his playstyle, requiring for this guy to lose a bunch of HP before he does a good amount of damage, but because he also doesn't offer much to the entire team as well. I mean, the bleed is insanely broken though, so again, you will see people use Beck, silver main Beck, because of that bleed as well. Absolutely crazy, but for your entire team, doesn't offer much. Next we got Charhaim, offers a lot. Again, insane DPS, so specific enemies that recover HP, this is a huge shutdown to them. Again, that's why you want to get her, even if you just ignore the damage. Next up, we got Alicia. Ignoring her damage, you have so much utility for the entire team. So much utility, it's absolutely crazy. The freeze, the CC, the shield, the debuff removal, absolutely going to be amazing for Song Jin-woo. And then we have Melon Fisher, offers a lot for the team as well, especially if they focus on core attacks. She's going to be a great character. So increasing core attacks, a little bit of heals as well, and she also has a great supportive capability for Song Jin-woo as well. So massive shout out to, or massive W to all this amazing character. But then we have her. Again, nothing much she offers your team besides Song Jin-woo. That's pretty much it. So I don't necessarily think she's a must-have in that regard. Again, you want to get her for that support skill, but you don't necessarily need to summon her compared to the rest of the other characters we've gotten previously. It's a pretty easy answer. If someone says, is Alicia a must-have? I'll say, yeah, because she has so much to offer your team. Is Charhaim a must-have? Yes, she offers a lot to your team. And Song Jin-woo. Is Melon Fisher a must-have? Yes, she offers a lot to your team and to Song Jin-woo. Is Yoo Soohyun a must-have? It's a bit iffy question, but I will always just answer, you always technically want to get the character because they offer something to at least Song Jin-woo or maybe another character. So yeah, that's pretty much what I want to say. I don't think she is the best character we've gotten for a limited unit. Honestly, I would still say like Alicia comes number one, or Melon Fisher even, or even at Charhaim, but she's at the bottom in my opinion for the best limited character we've gotten right now, simply because it's not all about damage, guys. It's not always all about the damage. It's what they can offer you, because again, her damage, a low investment, pretty similar to Troy. I'll just keep using Troy if you're talking about damage, but at least Troy offers great stuff to my teammates as well that Emma can actually utilize as well. So yeah, that's pretty much what I want to say, but like, of course, let me know down in the comment section if you disagree or agree. It's been your boy AC Gamer. Don't forget to like and subscribe, support the channel, and I'm out.